Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Portland, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise. So here's Portland's starting group. Denny Avdia out there with Klingon. Then there's Toumani Camara. Then there's Sharp. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at small forward. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, BA. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interests, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number 1.
Now here's Sharp. Three-pointer, Holiday. And it's Dosunmu with a rebound. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. From deep, Giddey. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Now Klingon. And here's Sharp from behind the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's Buzelis, defended by Avdia. Pass to White. Picked by Vucevic. White, the pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. White can't hit. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with you.
He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack.
BA?
Allie, thank you.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Avdia. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Back to Klingon. Over to the left wing. Here's Camara. Off target from outside.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, BA. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Now here's Camara. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Sharp against White. To the inside. Vucevic with a steal. White on the wing. Tipped away. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Let's see some of the numbers here for Nikola Vucevic.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Holiday finds Avdia. Outside Sharp. 6 to shoot. Klingon with a screen. Lets it go from deep. Up again. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Knocked away. Avdia outside. Here's Holiday. That one off the back iron and out. Chicago leading. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Dosunmu outside. Picked by Vucevic. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The shot by Buzelis is no good.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Now here's Avdia. Boy, he just disappeared against Minnesota. They needed him. To the middle. Here's Klingon. Outside Sharp. To in the cold spell. Knocks down the triple. Sharp's got his second basket on the night.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Level.
Now with a break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA so far. The Bulls third.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
So it's Chicago now. Giddey with it. He played a great game against Charlotte. Vucevic, the shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Vucevic has got 5 points.
Well, offensively, that's what you want to get. Vucevic from point-blank range.
And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, B.A., and admitting that in recent years, they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now, a change of course has taken place. Well, with each passing season, Avdija seems to gain more and more confidence as a scorer. Nice shot there.
Yep, that one's good.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
White against Sharp, clinging with a screen. Sharp goes in. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Holiday finds Avdija. Outside Kamara. Now here's Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Kamara, that's good.
Yeah, Klingon is a smart player with underrated passing skills, not just a big body out there.
Outside White. Back to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. Giddey into the lane. White against Sharp. The swim move for 3. That shot is off. Great D that time from Kamara. Portland leading. Down low. And Avdija with the basket on the assist from Holiday.
Yeah, that was a great trip down the floor. Avdija is a dangerous player around the rim.
Pass to Vucevic. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Avdija outside. Takes the 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. Here's Vucevic. Klingon with a defensive effort.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Avdija outside. This one for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls trail by 3. The kick out to White. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots it from the corner. Yes, on the jumper. Vucevic has got 9 points.
Working it to Vucevic, and he does not hesitate.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. You're incredible. Make some noise for your incredible.
Making some changes. Williams comes in for Buzelis, and Herter's subbed in for Dosunmu. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Drew Holiday. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Grant outside. Out to Lillard. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, for Lillard, that's a routine shot. He's one of the greatest three-point shooters in league history.
And what you like about Jeremy Grant, the consistency from year to year, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he can shoot it, but defensively, you can put him on the opponent's best scorer. 3 and D and then some. Such a reliable vet for this team.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Pass to Klingon. Lillard outside. Portland moving it around. Now here's Klingon, covered by Vucevic. Back to Lillard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Here's Vucevic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Terry's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddey. Then for Portland, Williams is checked in for Klingon. Murray comes in for Avdia. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Sharp. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Lillard looking around. Banked it in off the glass. Lillard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now here's Jones. In his last outing with 12 points. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. And the power finish by Vucevic.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Portland ahead up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Trey Jones is out there with Javon Carter. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Williams. And it's Herder in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
Free throw good, Lillard. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Pass to Jones. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Henderson against Herder. Collins with a screen on Henderson. Herder passes to Collins. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Jones. Inside. Osenge no good. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Their last encounter was in Portland.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Denny Obvious checked in for Murray. Kamara comes in for Grant. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Henderson. Dosunmu on the wing. Kamara covering. Pass to Collins. White against Holiday. And again, Chicago, no good. Portland leading by 7. And here's Lillard. Over Jones. Lillard converting inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Dosunmu, the pass to White. Collins a screen. Shot to stop the run. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Avdia. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
No one covering. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Avdia. To the inside. Williams passes to Holiday. Lillard outside. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Williams. Oh, Williams Williams getting after it on the glass.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Buzelis. DeSumo outside, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Pass to Kamara. Now here's Lillard. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. Outside Jones. Back to White. Now Vucevic. Guarded by Klingon. Rejected by Klingon.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block.
Lillard against Jones. It's Avdia on the wing. In transition, here they come. DeSumo for 3. Lillard pulls down the board. Portland leading by 6. Outside Kamara. Pass to Holiday. Here's Klingon. Over Buzelis, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
The Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp, he's checked in for Lillard. Now here's Vucevic, guarded by Klingon. And again, Chicago, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. They set the screen. Sharp with it. DeSumo picks him up. They swipe it. Here's Buzelis. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Vucevic. Fires the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Buzelis. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Avdia from outside, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
White finds Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. And it's Giddey missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Avdia, hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Well, you got to have some fight to play in this league. Avdia is showing plenty.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Much to the fans' delight, Stan, Shaedon Sharpe's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
And as the leaderboard shows, these teams have really dominated the offensive glass so far this year. Number 1, the Trailblazers. 5th on the list, the Bulls.
Well, each of these teams play physical basketball, hitting the offensive glass.
Sumu outside, stolen by Sharpe. It's picked off. Pass to Buzelis. Clingan with the block. 3 on 3. Kamara down low. Giddey defends. Another steal. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Buzelis. Shooting 1.
And it's tied up with that one. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the 3-ball.
That shot, the 3, is very volatile. On games when it's falling, you can beat anyone, but when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sledding.
Look at those moves. You're on the big screen.
Here's Avdia. He's got 6. Outside Holiday. Avdia outside. Portland moving it around. Five on the clock. It's stolen. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Brian, back to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Klingon. 5 to shoot. Avdia from outside. Chicago with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, and a big part of their offense in that game was creating second chance opportunities on the glass. That was the difference.
White, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Klingon. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Kamara into the lane. Pass to Holiday. Outside Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Fires away from way outside. It's all tied in Chicago. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Portland 30. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum line. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
I don't know what they have to do to get a rebound. They're fortunate to still be in this game.
Well, we know rebounding is partly a hustle stat. But I don't know if the energy is their problem. They're just getting pushed around, Shaq.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And here are the Bulls now. On the court right now for Portland. Klingon out there with Avdia. Then there's Sharp. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Kamara in at the 3. Here's Vucevic. Outside White. Clock at 6. For the lead. Portland grabs the miss. Klingon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kamara. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Kamara's got 6.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Sharp against White. Vucevic, a screen on Sharp. White, good. White's got his second basket of the game.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Pass to Klingon. And here's Avdia. Klingon inside, working on Vucevic, and it's going to be a 3-second call. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Bulls, they'd be watching from home if the playoffs started today. They're hoping to make a final push.
Checking out the Bulls, and I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Here's Giddey. And they get it back. Outside White. Picked by Vucevic for the lead. White missing again.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Avdia, right side. Sharp up top. He's guarded by White. Pass to Klingon. Portland moving it around. Now Holiday. There's the triple. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And after not winning a title for the first 11 years of his career, Drew Holiday finally breaks through in 2021.
And another in 2024. Wherever Holiday has gone during his career, he's fit like a glove, B.A. He's an experienced veteran and a leader both on and off the floor. Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
Cuts off the pass. Now here's Avdia. The D's right on him. Pass to Sharp. And that one is hammered home.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Outside White. Here's Buzelis. To the left wing. A clear look for Vucevic. And that one's on target from the wing. Vucevic has got 20.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, this shows you how strong Klingon is. Even when you foul him, he just out-muscles you.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The Trailblazers, Klingon, shooting 1.
And one look at Donovan Klingon, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
Vucevic with it. Klingon's there. From 11 feet away, Vucevic's shot is off. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Sharp. It's Avdia on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. There's a screen by Kamara. Shoots. And it's Portland with another.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Here's Vucevic. Outside White. Stolen by Sharp. Here's Holiday. There's the block.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
So it's Portland now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Kamara. Pass to Avdia. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Sharp. Over White.
A good on-ball defender. White will make you work for him.
Off target from the wing. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Checked in for Chicago. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in. Here's Kamara. He's got 6. Pass to Holiday. Back to Kamara. And here's Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. 6 on the shot clock. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Now that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Outside Giddey. Here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Lillard. He's got 14. Outside Sharp. Back to Lillard. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
Well, when Dame gets going, good luck slowing him down. Tonight has been vintage Lillard.
Herder against Sharp. Fires from deep. No good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside Holiday. Now Klingon. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Outside Herder. Vucevic, a screen on Sharp. There's Herder with the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Kamara. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's an 11-point Portland lead.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Vucevic with it. Klingon's there. Vucevic, the pass to Dosunmu. Over Holiday. That one's off. Still out of sync. Portland leading by 11. Sharp with it, guarded by Vucevic. Kamara. And the 3 off target. Chicago has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Klingon. From deep, Giddey. Portland grabs the miss. Outside Sharp. Now here's Holiday. And here's Lillard. Launches it, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
T-shirt side fans, on your feet and make some noise. Who wants the T-shirt? Our loudest fans are getting T-shirts. Who wants one? On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. A big group substitution here for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Grant's checked in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Drew Holiday. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Chicago passing it around to snap the cold streak. Here's Collins, and Collins with the slam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Lillard passes to Grant. Avdia outside. The three. It's hauled in by White.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Shoots from 12. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Grant, the pass to Henderson. Outside for Grant. Henderson outside. For three. Chicago with a rebound. And here's Herter. No made baskets yet. Collins with a screen on Grant. Herter passes to Collins. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
And Billy Donovan recognizing it's a long game and his team can come back.
They absolutely can. But it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Kobe White. Williams is out there with Kevin Herter. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside, Williams. Back to Lillard. Over Jones, and Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Williams. 24 points for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Pass to Collins. And here's Herter. He's covered by Grant. Williams a screen on Lillard. Jones from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. Avdia, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Pass to Collins. Here's Herter. Pulls up. And he drops that one in. Herder's got his first points in this one.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Williams up top. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. And it's Chicago with a board. White, the pass to Jones. Now Collins from outside the arc. Damian Lillard with the rebound. And the dunk by Lillard.
How do you like that? No finesse there from Lillard.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. You're incredible. Please welcome to the court, you're incredible.
He's checked in for Collins. And also a switch here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
And Allie, thank you for that. Outside Jones. Out to the wing. Vucevic, the pass to Jones. Back to Vucevic. Klingon with the block. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Herder. White on the wing, defended by Henderson. White looking it over. Here's Williams. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
For 3, here's Lillard. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Up top, White, defended by Henderson. It's White with a drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that is how you finish a drive. Kobe White.
Grant outside to the paint. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Ellis is checked in for Williams. The Sumu comes in for Herder. And it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A. Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds. A big haul.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Avdia passes to Sharp. Outside Holiday. Portland moving it around. Avdia from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And it's Giddey missing.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Pass to Klingon. Avdia from outside. It's hauled in by White. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. Giddey against Sharp. Now here's Vucevic. And here's Dosunmu. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And here's Portland. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Sharp. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by White. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Dosunmu. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Ayo Dosunmu.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Pass to Buzelis. Dosunmu outside. Now Vucevic. Shoots over Klingon. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Now Portland with it. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. Sharp finds Holiday. Outside Sharp. 3-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. Dosunmu's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Sharp passes to Holiday. Here's Avdia. Outside Holiday. Pass to Kamara. Hits Sharp on the wing. Avdia outside. The 3-ball. Buzelis grabs the board.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Now here's Vucevic, defended by Avdia. White on the wing. The 3. The 3-ball is down.
Well, he shoots a high volume of threes. White not picky where he takes them from.
Avdia screen on White. Rejected. Giddey outside. Here's Vucevic. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending it.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Celtics 2 in the 3-1-2. Let him hear it. Your 3-1-2 crew.
Now here's Avdia, guarded closely. White against Sharp. Outside Avdia. Ooh, the three doesn't go. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 15. Now Vucevic. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Well, we've seen this for years. Vucevic is a dependable scorer who can attack you in a variety of ways.
Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Klingin inside, covered by Vucevic.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Damian Lillard.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Holiday.
Holiday's fiery, tough to keep up
with. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday. Holiday hits them both. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Damian Lillard.